Hello, and thank you for joining us. My name is Catherine Cece. And we're doing a live webinar today from the California Desert Association of Realtors. Today, we're going to explain and demonstrate how to set up a subscription. And we'll also go over a portal and go into it from your client's view. And we're also going to go into contact management, and we're going to go over how to keep track of your client's activity. So a subscription is automatic listing updates. It's based on search criteria. They get emailed to your clients. You set up the schedule. You can get a copy of the email they get. You can stop it at any time. You can also set yourself up for a subscription, say if you wanted to keep tabs on one of your farms. And also you can track your client's activity. And the subscription works seamlessly with the portal. And what a portal is, it's a personalized website that you provide for your client. They get a login and password, which they set up. The client can view subscriptions in the newsfeed within their portal. The client can view saved searches that you save for them within their portal. They can favorite listings they like. They can hide listings they don't like. You can message each other. You can create your own, they can create their own MLS search within the portal. And all the listings are up to date, unlike if they're going to third-party vendors to do their property searches. So if they're in the portal, you can let them know that all the listings are up to date. And within the portal, all the media is available. All the photos, any virtual tours, that is all available. Another good thing for you as an agent, there's no agent information on the listing. So when they look at a listing, it's all the communication is going to be through you. They can also sort their results. And you can track your client's activity within the portal through your contact management system. Another good thing about the portal for you as an agent is that you can look at whatever searches your client is doing outside of any saved searches you have for them. So in other words, if they're going and looking in another area at other homes, you can go in the activity tab within contact management, or in the portal tab, I'm sorry. If you go in the portal tab within contact management, you can see there's unsaved searches that your client's been looking at. So we're going to start today by going over and setting up a subscription. So as I said, a subscription is saved search updates. And those get emailed to your client on a schedule. So we're starting our subscription. Let's say we have a new client. We have a new search area that we need to do. So we're going to click on quick search, and we're going to start a quick search. And let's say that our client wants a condominium. And they want a condominium in Rancho Mirage. So we're going to select Rancho Mirage, and we're going to put a price range in here. So they want to go up to $450,000. And we want over 1,400 square feet. And I have 71 results, so I'm going to keep going, and we're going to go a minimum of 3 bedrooms. Okay, so I have 36 listings. That's a great number to save a search for my client. And I'm going to link this search to my client. So I'm going to click Save Search. And you can see in this bar, it says Save Search. So if you ever kind of get lost and don't know what you're doing, just look at the bar within the dialog box. So we are now saving a search. It's a new search. We'll name it Rancho Mirage Condos. And we're going to go down here to where it says Contact, and we're going to select New. And my contact's name is Sally Mae. And then I'm going to put her email address in. And it says create a portal for the account, and say yes, and then invite them to the portal. So you're going to click those 2 portal things, and that's going to work seamlessly with this subscription that you're setting up. So we're putting a new search. We've named our search. We're adding a new contact. We've entered her email, and we've selected yes and invite to the portal. So now we're saving and adding subscription. So click here. Saving search to a contact. And now you can see the screen says add subscription. So all we've done so far is we've saved a search. Now we're going to add the subscription. And it already has a name in here, subscription Rancho Mirage Condos. That's great. And next you can see who it's going to. You is selected, that's the agent. You're getting a copy. Selected contacts. There's a space you can say, send me an email when a contact clicks in the link. That's just gonna send another email to you. I'm not selecting that. This enable preview mode, I compare it to an interception. So when the subscription is going to your client, you get to intercept that subscription email. You get to approve any listings that are going to them or hide any listings. So this may be for a more discerning client that you know is very picky and you want to check the listings first. So enable preview mode, we will not select that. And we can see it's going to Sally Mae, the subscription. And we'll use our slide bar and go down. And this is where you set up the schedule of the subscription. So you can set it weekly, where you can select particular days of the week. And you can deselect. We have monthly, you can select one day of the month for maybe some, if you want to just keep an eye on a farm or you have somebody that's very slightly interested, or you can do ASAP. And that means anytime there's a new listing or update, they will get the email immediately. So that's the schedule for the subscription. And down here, we have our email content. So just look, you can see right here, it says email content, and that's for the subscription. So this needs to be kept brief because they're going to be receiving this email anytime there's a listing update. So we're going to change the subject to Rancho Mirage Condos. We'll change that to Rancho Mirage Condo Listing Updates. Okay. And then in the body of the email, you want this to be brief also. I have already pre-typed in here because I have a template set up here. So I just selected my subscription template. Hello, these are the newest listing updates in the area you're interested in. Let me know if you want to see a property. So keep it brief. And then we're going to click Save. So in this green box that comes up, it tells you your search and subscription were saved. Okay, so we're almost there. So now we're going to send the initial search to our clients. So we're going to email these listings now. You can also choose listings to email from the search results, or you can choose not to send the listings now. I'm going to email the listings to my client. And here's our email. We can see it's going to Sally Mae. I'm having a copy sent to me. You can also add additional email addresses here that would also receive the search. And then down in here, I'm going to select a different email template. And that's going to be for let's try for a new client. So I have already a pre-typed out email body. Hi, here are some listings that have all the features we talked about. Excuse me, let me know if you're interested. And my subject is Rancho Mirage condo listings. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to email that to Sally Mae. And I can return to my search results here. So now we're going to go into contact management. I have that already on my favorites bar. If you don't have that, you can go into menu and under contacts, you can select contact management. So we're going into contact management and we're going to click on our client, Sally Mae. And if I go under this searches and subscriptions tab, you can see under searches, these are my Rancho Mirage condos. And if you come over here to under subscriptions, you can see that Sally Mae also has a subscription. Now we're going to go look at the emails and see if we can look at the emails that Sally has received from us. So we have here, it says a portal for listing information. So this is the invitation that your client will get inviting them to the portal. And they can go in here and if they click, they're going to get a screen. It already has their email and they just need to set up a password. Now I'm going to go back into the other email and this is for the listings. So I can click to view the listings as the client. And I can click on the listings and view them. I can share them. I can hide them if I don't like them. So this is asking me to go into my portal. Okay, so let me go back. I'm going to click on the listings again from the email. And now I'm in a portal. So up here you can see I have my home page. And if you notice here, this is where messages go that you and your client go back and forth with messages. So it's on their home page. They can see more information about you. If you have any listings, your listings will also show up on their home page. In the search bar within the portal, and this is in your client's view, they can do their own search. So they can go in here and there's filters. So they can put in a city. I'm going to put in Palm Desert. So they can put in Palm Desert, say, South. And they can put a price. Let's go up to 700,000. I think that's 700,000. Okay, and they can view the listings. They can favorite listings that they like. And it turns into a star. Then they can go into this saved section and they can look at their saved properties. And also this is where the saved search is. So the Rancho Mirage Condos search is here under saved. Any recommended properties will be here. The hidden properties are here. And the news feed is where your subscription will go. So any new listing updates and new listings will live under the news feed. So now I'm going back to my MLS and I'm going to go back into Sally Mae. And we're going back into the searches and subscriptions tab. So within this searches window, you can also, if you already have a client in your contact management, you can just add a listing or add a search from this window. So if you go under searches, click on add, you can add a search you already have saved. So I'm going to click on this trilogy and I'm going to attach search. So now when I click on trilogy, you can see that nothing comes up under subscriptions. And I'm trying to go back into the portal. If I go back into the portal, okay, so I saved this trilogy search to Sally Mae, and I'm going to add a subscription for trilogy for Sally Mae. So I have subscription, Sally Mae, I'm going to put trilogy. I'm going to set it as ASAP. In the subject, I'm going to put trilogy. Okay, so I have my subject, I have my subscription email, and I'm going to save. So now in Sally Mae under her contact, I can see if I click on trilogy that I do have a subscription for trilogy. And I do have the Rancho Mirage Condo subscription. You can also go under your subscriptions tab, which is in menu. I have it set up here on my favorites. And now I can see what subscriptions I have set up. So I could see I have Sally Mae set up on trilogy and also on the Rancho Mirage Condos. And from within this subscriptions window, this is where you can edit a subscription. So I can click edit. If I needed to change the schedule, this is where to go. So I'm on ASAP for the trilogy. And let's say I wanted to change it to weekly and maybe just on the weekends. So I can make that change here. I can also freshen up the body of the email if I want to. I can just put a new message. So I can do that there. And then I can click save. So I'm back in the portal. I've just refreshed my screen, and now you can see within the portal, Sally Mae now has 2 searches. So she has the trilogy, and she looks at properties. And she likes this one, so she's going to give it a star. And let's say she likes this one. She doesn't like this one, so she's going to hide it. So once you hide a property, you won't get any more updates on that property, whether it was a status change or anything in your subscription. That's hidden. So we're going back to our saved searches. And we can open up our saved. So I'm Sally Mae, and I want to see my saved searches. I can sort them by ratings. So I can rate them, like I can give this one 3 stars if I liked it the best. And so you can sort it by rating, or Sally can sort it by price. Okay. I'm going to take you back into contact management. And we're going to open up Sally Mae and look at her activity. So I'm going to go to the portal. And down here, towards the bottom, it says most recent unsafe search. I'm going to click here. And remember when Sally was searching on her own in the portal in Palm Desert? So here's the search she was doing. Excuse me. So this is where you can check up and see the activity that your client was doing on their own outside of the searches and the subscription you did for them. So you can return to contact management. You can also look at the properties that your client saved. And you can see the stars that they gave them. So Sally Mae saved these, and this is her favorite property right here. So this is great for you as an agent to keep up with your client's activities. And we'll return to contact management. You can see the hidden properties. And let's go into the activity tab. We can see how many listings and which listings that Sally Mae has looked at right here. We can see how many she's shared. And this is the email activity. We'll close this. And I'm going to open up a saved search. I just want to show you another feature. It's called Working on Behalf of. I'm going to open this search here and put it in detail view. So the reason I sent the trilogy search to Sally Mae was because she told me her parents are interested in moving out here and they like the trilogy. So I may be working with a client and looking for properties for a particular client, and I come across a home that I think would be great for Sally's parents. So I can do click on this little suitcase icon right here within the listings. And a little screen comes up. It says work on behalf of a client. So I'll enter Sally's name and it just comes up, so I can click on it. And I'll hit OK. So now to the left side of our screen, this is Sally's portal activity. And up here on our dashboard, we can see that I am now working for Sally. So I recommended this listing. And let's watch these numbers as I do things in here. So if I star this property, saved just went up to 4. So within Sally's saved portal, she'll see this property. So I can add properties to Sally's portal while I'm working. And I can also hide properties. Under hidden, watch that number goes up. It's under hidden by agent, so I'm hiding properties. I can also, let's find another property. So I'm going to click on this property and I can send Sally a message about this property. So I go over here to messages. And there's a blue bar. It says write a message to a client about the highlighted listing. So that pretty much is instructions and can help you out later if you forget. Click here. And I'm going to click Sally Mae. I'm going to enter her name here. And our contacts will pop up. We can select it. In the subject, it has the address of the property, and I can send a message to Sally. Sally, I think you will really like this. Like this property. Have a look. Okay, and then I can send the message. And I'm going to refresh our home page of the portal. Let's see if our message arrived yet. And here's our message. So this is on the home page of Sally's portal. So she can click on here. And that's to respond back to you, but here's the message that she sees. And she can say thanks and send a message back to you. Thanks, we'll check it out. And she sends you a message. So we're going to go back into Flex MLS. And we're going to stop working on behalf of Sally. So we're going to click here. And it says stop working on behalf of contact. We're going to select this. And now we're back to normal working for whoever we were working for at the moment. And now I'm going to show you where to find the messages that go back and forth from the portal. I've already have my messages up on my favorites bar. For you to be able to find it another way, you can go to menu. And under daily functions is my messages. So you can click there and add that to your favorites bar. Another way to find your messages, when you go into FlexMLS, if you notice right down here, this is the dashboards. And if you are not on your agent dashboard, select here and go down to your agent dashboard. And within your agent dashboard, you have messages. So you can click on that on the top and slide it up. And you can view the messages right here. If you wanted to make this agent dashboard your default dashboard, come over here to Customize and click on Make Default. So now, next time when I come into the FlexMLS, I'm going to click the logo here. It starts me at the beginning. So now my agent dashboard is my default board and my messages are here. Or I can select them from my favorites bar. And I can click the message. And here's the message from Sally. She says, thanks, we'll check it out. And you can remove messages here. Click and remove. So now if I go into contact management, I can see messages also within my contact management. So I can click on expand all messages. And then I can see the messages specifically just between Sally and myself through the portal. Okay, and another thing that I wanted to go over was setting up email templates. This can help you with your daily activities when you probably send out a lot of emails to clients. And if you already have pre-made emails, it can make your workflow go a lot easier. So how I'm going to get into the email is I'm just going to go into subscriptions. And then I'm going to go into edit a subscription. And this takes me right into my email body. So let's see what templates. So you can see I have templates already set up. I have one set up for comps. I have an email set up if I'm sending somebody flyers on a property. It's called flyers. I have a new client email. I have a new search email, a one-line CMA email, and a past client email, and the subscription email. So to set up a template, go in here and type in what you would want to say. Hello, let's see. Let's do this for, let's pretend we're going to send a full CMA to a client. Hello, I've put together a comprehensive market analysis on your property. Please have a look and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, so let's go through here and check our spelling. Okay, everything looks good. So I'm going to go save as new. Click right here, save as new. And I'm going to name this template. I'm going to call it full CMA. And I'm going to say okay. So now the next time I need, from any of your email windows, you can select your full CMA template, and then you can personalize it. Hello, Barb. And then you can put some personal things in there before you send it to your client, and it won't save. If ever you want to make a change to your template, you can go ahead in here and add another sentence, like we'll say, add talk to you soon. So I'm adding that in, and I can click on update. And now let's go to a subscription template, and then let's go back to our full CMA template. And there it added in the extra sentence that I added. So that's how you would update it. You can also rename templates. So I could call this full CMA new. And it changed the name. If I wanted to remove a template, I can click delete. And my full CMA template's gone. And that's how you set up a template to help your workflow go faster. So now I'm going to go back into contact management, and I'm going to go over, let's say you didn't know how to do subscriptions and you have a bunch of contacts in your contact management that you would like to add searches to and subscriptions to. So you can do it from within your contact management, as I showed you earlier. So I can open up a contact and go under searches and subscriptions, and I can look at the searches that are saved to them. And I can edit a search from here. So if you have a contact that decided, well, you know what, I better go up a little bit higher in my price. So you can go ahead and change the price in their search criteria. And then save. So this is an existing search. So we leave that selected. It's Trilogy. And it's saved to my contact here. And I just click Save. I go back to my contact. So I just wanted to go over on the portal. If you remember when Sally opened up the listings initially, if you've sent a portal invitation to your client, as we did in the beginning, as soon as Sally tries to click on and save a property, it immediately brings her over into the portal sign up. So these two systems work seamlessly together. She won't even realize, that this is a portal and it's all separate. It just works very seamlessly where she'll just log into the portal and then it's already set up. But if you do set up a portal for somebody before you get a chance to save a search and add a subscription to that, I just wanted to show you what that looks like. Your client will get it, and 3 clicks and he's in. He can just start searching on his own, as you saw. So your client will get the initial email, and this is on an Android phone, and it'll say a portal for listing information. So he'll get that. He clicks there, and then he clicks sign up. There's a invitation, welcome to your personalized portal, that we can use to work together. See what's on the market, save listings you're interested in, and more. Follow the link below to get started. So your client will click sign up. His email will already be in there, and he just needs to put his first, last name and enter his password and confirm. And that will launch him into the portal. So I can show you what that looks like. Within contact management, you can quickly add a contact. Let's say I'm going to add Dan. That's his first name, and his last name is Ball. And I'll put in his email address. And I can click this portal and add. Oh, I used the same address as Sally. Okay, let me change this address. So what I've done is I've added another contact, and if I go in, I can see that Dan's portal is turned on. So as soon as he starts using it, I can look down here and keep track of his searches. And when I get time, I can go in there and add searches to Dan's contact. So now I can go in here and I can add a search to Dan. And I can select that search, and I can add a subscription for Dan. I'm going to go in and add another search for Sally. So she decided that she wants condos in Indian Wells also. So I'm going to go to condominiums in Indian Wells. So I'm adding another search for Sally Mae's portal. I have 41. I'm going to narrow it down by price. I'm going to go to 450,000 in Indian Wells. I've got 22. And let's see what happens when we put bedrooms. Minimum 3 bedrooms. Let's see if there are any. There's 8. Okay, great. So I'm going to go ahead and save this search to Sally Mae and set up a subscription. So I have Indian Wells condos, and I enter that into the search name, and I'm going to add it to an existing contact. I click in the bar and I select Sally Mae, and I save and add subscription. The subscription name is Indian Wells Condos. I'm going to set up a schedule for ASAP. I'm going to select my subscription template for my email. And I'm going to put Indian Wells Condos in the subject. So this is, as you can see up in the bar, pay attention to that. So this is the brief email. So I need to put Indian Wells condo listing updates, because this is the recurring email she's getting. And I already have my body set up. I'm going to save. And I'm going to email her these Indian Wells condos. It's to Sally Mae. I'm getting a copy. The subject is Indian Wells condos. I'm going to change the template to new search, and I have my little body email all filled out. So always check that the subject, be sure it lines up and is correct. Okay, I'm going to send those condos to Sally Mae. Now I'm going to refresh the portal page, and I'm going back into the saved searches, and here they are. I have the Indian Wells condos, the Rancho Mirage condos, and I have the search for their parents or her parents at Trilogy. And I can see she saved 7 properties. Here's the news feed. This is where all the subscription updates are going to go once again. And this is where Sally can come in and search on her own. Let's try another location where she can search. Let's say Palm Springs. And I have, we'll say Central Palm Springs. So she's searching on her own outside of the searches I did for her. And she likes a couple of these properties. And I can go back into Flex MLS contact management. Under Sally Mae, I can go to the portal and I can look at her most recent unsaved search. And it's Palm Springs. And I can see the listings that she saved over here. And I go return back to my contact management. And I can go into activity. And I can see what listings she's looked at. And I can select each search individually and see if there's a subscription linked to that saved search. Indian Wells has a subscription. Rancho Mirage has a subscription. Trilogy has a subscription. I can look at my messages here, expand all messages, collapse all messages. I can write a message to Sally from within here. I can also remove Sally as a client, deactivate her, or edit her information. I can go into my subscriptions tab, and I can easily see who I have subscriptions set up for and what area they're for. If a property is sold and my clients, and I'm done with my client, I don't need them to receive subscriptions anymore. I can just go in this back end under subscriptions, and I can just delete the subscription. And again, within this subscriptions backdoor, I call it, this is where you can also edit your subscription. You can edit the schedule, you can edit the email, and always remember to save down at the bottom. The Flex MLS homepage, we've set it to our agent dashboard through our customization button. And if you click on Make Default, you can make any dashboard your default. Your messages are right here from your client. So I hope that helped you, and you can differentiate between the subscription and you know how it works within the portal. And just remember that the subscription is the automatic listing updates, and they're based on the search criteria, and they get emailed to your clients on a schedule. And just keep in mind the fact, as an agent, you can set yourself up for a subscription, and that way you just get automatic emails anytime anything new comes on the market. So that's a good way to stay informed for you as an agent. Portals, they work seamlessly with the subscriptions. So anytime you're saving a search and adding a subscription, be sure that you check on that, adding a portal and inviting to the portal. It's going to make your client's experience a lot better, and you'll have close communication, and you can keep an eye on their activity. So I hope this helped you out. If you have any questions, please call us here at the California Desert Association of Realtors. We're here for you. We're answering the phone. We'll answer any question that you have. Everybody stay safe, and thank you for joining our webinar today.